Philadelphia 76ers on a 2-year, $8 million deal with a player option. This comes after more than 20 days since he announced that he will be leaving the Los Angeles Lakers to play the next chapter of his career somewhere else. Wow. Stephen A., we knew it was coming soon. We did not know it was coming today. Your initial reaction to LeBron joining forces with Jaylen Brown and company in Philly?
Shock, because I thought that if he was going back east, he would go home, that he wouldn't dangle his availability in the face of the Cleveland Cavaliers and then go somewhere else. For him to choose the Philadelphia 76ers, this is a shock among shockers. And I think that this speaks to Bob Myers, the architect, the former 4-time champion executive for the Golden State Warriors, being in Philly now and having him there, who went out and pulled off a heist as far as most of us are concerned in getting Jaylen Brown. So now you got Jaylen Brown, okay, who's big time, obviously, with Tyrese Maxey, who's big time. You got him with VJ Edgecombe, who shined as a rookie and's got tremendous potential. And now you're looking at it, if Joel Embiid is 50%, I mean, if he can give you anything during the playoffs, the Philadelphia 76ers could win the championship. I think this right here puts the Philadelphia 76ers right there with the New York Knicks as the favorites in the Eastern Conference to come out of the East and represent the Eastern Conference in the NBA Finals. That's how big this move is, because LeBron is a savant. His basketball IQ is off the charts, and you combine that with the greatness of a Jaylen Brown and a Tyrese Maxey, with the leadership that Bob Myers has emanating from above as the executive for this team. I don't think there's any question. The Philadelphia 76ers, I'm shocked by this. The Philadelphia 76ers are now in play to be a championship favorite. You know, one of the top 4 teams in San Antonio, Oklahoma City, New York Knicks, Philadelphia 76ers, and not necessarily in that order. They're the top 4 teams. Philadelphia 76ers are a championship favorite right now.
Bob Myers went on a podcast with Rich Paul and was very adamant that his pitch to LeBron James, Stephen A., was that this is the best place to win, Philly, that is. Do you think for this stage of his career, season 24, does the Philadelphia 76ers give LeBron the best chance to go add another title?
Well, I don't think it would have given him a better chance than San Antonio or OKC. Let's be very clear about that. But I think when you look, and I think that had he gone to the Knicks, it would have been the same thing. But to be in Philadelphia, Jaylen Brown was an MVP candidate. Jaylen Brown is a star in this game. And Tyrese Maxey is something special to behold. Make no mistake about it. And VJ Edgecombe is a gifted young player as well. Their backcourt is set for years to come. Between Maxey, Edgecombe, and Jaylen Brown, the Sixers do not have a backcourt issue. They have an elite backcourt. To add LeBron James, who, by the way, this is one of the things that we have to pay attention to. Do y'all understand that LeBron James played 5 positions? He played center last year at times. He's played 5 different positions last year. 5. That's what he brings to the table. This dude is 6'9", 260. He can guard multiple positions. He can play any position on the floor. And the fact that you have that kind of ability, with that kind of basketball IQ, with the kind of leadership, with the credentials that he has to go along with all of that, I can't say enough about it. The fact of the matter is, the Philadelphia 76ers are in an elite place, and to watch them get the brakes beat off of them by the New York Knicks in the playoffs this past year when they got swept, to see them take hold of this by elevating Bob Myers. And what does he do? Before you've had an opportunity to pass gas, this dude goes out and acquires Jaylen Brown and now LeBron James. It's a sensational job on his part. There is no denying it. It's unbelievable that he pulled this off, and major props to him.
Talk about a Friday news dump. We're going to continue with so much more here on LeBron James going to the Philadelphia 76ers. Taking a quick break here on First Take. Much more on the way.
The odds as of now, the Knicks and Celtics are the 2 favorites to come out of the East next season, with the Sixers, Heat, Cavs, Pistons following them. All right, Vince, the Pistons have the best record in the conference going into the playoffs. I loved their tough style of play, a la kind of throwback Bad Boys, but they're behind the 5 teams and the odds. How would you evaluate their offseason, Vince?
I would evaluate it better than our camera work there.
Thanks for zooming in.
We got you back, my guy. We got you back.
Hey, I can't not acknowledge that. Come on, what are we doing here, guys?
Zoom in,
But
zoom out.
when you look at Detroit and where they are, 60-win team, but so many teams in the East has gotten better. Detroit, they gotten in John Collins. They let Tobias Harris go to San Antonio. But the biggest thing is Jalen Duren's restricted free agency. What are they doing there? Clearly, Jalen Duren wants something closer to the 5-year, $287 max deal that is potentially on the table, considering he has the escalator, the All-NBA escalator. The Pistons want to give him something a little more palatable. If taking the qualifying offer is actually there, I don't think it is, it can make for a very sticky situation throughout the season. Nobody ever takes the qualifying offer at that level. But for the Pistons, not only do you have Jalen Duren to take care of, Asar Thompson, a men's twin, they want to get him done before the start of the season. And that's where the second apron and this restrictive financial reality of the NBA comes up. Because once you add Cade Cunningham's max to that, you don't have much flexibility. That's why the Pistons are kind of taking a hard line with Jalen Duren right now.
Restricted free agency is tougher than ever. And, I just think it really can impact the relationship between player and organization also. And that's just something to watch with Duren. Even if he comes back, even if it is on a decent deal, how did this impact their relationship?
Yeah. All right. Well, earlier today, Shams said that LeBron was not waiting on another domino to fall before he makes his decision. But Dave, where does the Anthony Davis of all of this fit into all of it?
Yeah, I mean, let's say it's status quo for LeBron. Not expected to make a decision today. He has the ball in his court. He's weighing his options. There's been a lot of speculation. Some of that speculation has been around Anthony Davis. I'm just told he's as focused as ever coming into this season. Obviously, August 6th, he can be offered an extension from Washington Wizards. If it happens, they will entertain that conversation, but they're not panicked over it. They're not stressed over it. The thought here is Anthony Davis is healthy right now. He's feeling good about the group he's with in Washington. And if he comes into next season and kills it for the first 20 games, he opens up all sorts of options for him. If there is no extension reached before the season starts, maybe the extension talks reignite. Maybe other teams start calling for his services. So right now, Anthony Davis is controlling what he controls, is trying to get back to one of the best 5 two-way players in the league. That's the start of training camp next year.
Dave, you have followed this as close as anybody. What stands out the most about this period of time where LeBron is really contemplating and making this decision?
I think it's just because it's the last.
Yeah,
right? This is the last time he's going to go through something like this. And I know everybody has a lot of strife and consternation over LeBron taking all this time. He's going to be signing for like a minimum, right? He made $52 million last year. Every day that a team has had to wait thus far, they've gotten a $2 million discount on LeBron's contract. It was 52 last year. It's going to be 3. You're taking $2 million off a day every day we wait.
So funny. Great stuff from everybody.
Are we